Peace, everybody. What's going on? It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. Let's get right into this topic of this video because y'all ever realize how some way somehow people always seem to know what you're doing, always knowing what you up to. Like people be always checking you out, and not in the sense of like you the bull, none of that stuff. It's like nosiness. It be kind of annoying. Like people always seem to know your involvement with everything you do. And the crazy part about it is you could be the type of person who don't even like put yourself in situations a lot of times. You could be someone who's like introverted, you can be isolated, you can just be someone who just like stay to themselves. But some way, somehow, people always like know your whereabouts, knowing what you up to, knowing what you like to do, what you like to eat, the way you dress, even down to the details of like what you had on the other day. And like that stuff is a little weird to me because me personally, like, don't get me wrong, I had my moments when I was younger, like back in high school, when it was like people in higher grades. Like, let's just say I was a freshman, because this is a real example. When I was a freshman in high school, and it was like a junior or a senior or sophomore or something, or upperclassmen, and they probably wore designer clothes or something. You look at stuff like that and you try to emulate that to get the same attention. But like that's really kid stuff. When grown people do it, 'cause I'm 40, you know Lord willing, I'll be 41 this year. But uh you got adults doing stuff like that, and it's crazy. And it's like, for what? um I never really understood why people did things like that. And I could be wrong now, but I'm thinking, I'm starting to figure out why these things occur. I think it occurred because like people realize that like you got the light in you. Like it's something about you that they like, or something about you that they dislike. It could be something about you that they see within you that they don't see within themselves, and it make them angry. And that can be a huge you know, that can be disparaging to some people for some reason. I don't know why. Like somebody can see something in you and can see your potential, like even better than you. They can, and that's what it be. They see your potential. They see you got something that they want, and they don't know how to express it a lot of times. So they just stare. They watch. They they play on things. They try to be around you. They try to pick up on stuff. They try to pick up on your energy. And um, you know, it's false energy, so it don't go their way a lot, and that's where you get the jealousy, the envy, and the hate from, because they try so hard to be like you secretly, but they can't. And it it destroys them, for real, for real. But yeah, it's something about you. And if you're someone who is like a introverted person, someone who likes to stay to themselves, whether you're male or female, but some way, somehow, people gravitate towards you. Like I said, they watch you and everything. Then, and you always wondered why that is. It's because you got the light within you. Like they say, the chosen ones. You are the chosen one. And chosen one can be a loose term, because you can say chosen one, but chosen for what? You got to figure that out. For real, because I've always been the type of person who've always said that I'm on this earth for a purpose. Like I've said that for years. And I stopped saying it for years. I just recently started, thinking about it again because, I believe that I was the type of person who you start staring away from my destiny, my purpose, and start drifting off, going astray, doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing, like most of us do. But some way, somehow, you always get back to your structure, and God always, puts you back on the path where you belong. And those thoughts starting to come about again. And I've always been that way. I've always thought that I had a purpose, something big, something major. But for the life of me, I never knew what that is. I never knew what that was. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe is just learning from my mistakes. Maybe someone else can learn from my mistakes. Um, maybe it's teaching my children. You know, like there's a better way. I listen. I have absolutely no idea what that is, but I do know that it's significant, and this is the reason why I'm still here. And I don't say that like lightly because I understand that each day that I wake up, it's a gift. Like I used to, like most of us, we take life for granted, especially when we're young and naive. We just look at life just like nothing. But when life kick you in the behind and you start seeing that we're all mortal, you start to realize your mortality and that we all fall short of the glory of God. You start realizing that, tomorrow is not promised to you. If you're a sensible person and if you're someone who, think about stuff like that and cherish life, then you start really thinking about the gift of life and the gift of being able to wake up every single day and having another chance to pursue that purpose that you may believe that you have. And this is why I think about stuff like this a lot. And it all falls back full circle because this is probably with the people who always watching you. Like this is probably what they see. They see something in you that's greater than what you see in yourself. So they gonna watch, they gonna monitor you because they want that for themselves. And you got to be careful about stuff like that too, because sometimes it can be good because it can be inspiring to people. Don't get me wrong. Like having a gift, having a light within you, being the chosen one, can inspire others. To see their light because all of us got some type of gift. Like God gifted us all with a special ability that we can, activate. And this, I'm not talking about superpowers or anything like that, but I'm just talking about a spiritual gift that we all got that we, most of us, just don't use because we're not in the spirit. But um, a lot of times we don't see it, but others do. So they want to copy it. And when they can't copy it, when they can't grasp it, they get mad, they get jealous. And can become potentially dangerous. But God also gives his chosen one the gift of discernment too. And you can spiritually discern certain things. Like I know because I never knew the term discernment, what it was. I just knew I always had that ability. I've always been the type of person who can feel certain things, feel people energies, vibrations, if you will. Um, I kind of know if you're full of you know what or not, just off the bat of meeting you. And sometimes it takes a little bit more, have to be around you a little bit more, feel a little bit more vibrations. And I don't even have to say anything to you. I let you do all the talking, and I just get the get that feeling. And I know if I need to be around you, or if I need to keep my distance. I've always had that gift, and it always, served me purpose. And it wasn't until recently I realized that it's a spiritual discernment that God gifted me with, and a lot of us do have it. So, when you do got that ability, when you do got that gift, it helps you out. But a lot of times, people got that gift and ignore it too. I think we all have a gift that we ignore, so it's best that um, a lot of times, we need to meditate, we need to pray, we need to be to ourselves, just so we can find ourselves. We get distracted by the world. And don't get me wrong, I'm not exempt. I do the exact same thing like everybody else do. So this ain't me coming at nobody or nothing. I think this is me just, um, I guess, giving y'all a little bit of insight of what I go through and what I see in the world with people. And a lot of times, you know, I've noticed people see things my way too, but they just don't know how to express it, or they just don't say it at all. So it's just up to us to just to be the people, be the voice, and to let people know that it's okay to, be different. You don't have to fit in with everybody else. You don't have to be in the in crowd. It's okay to be you, um, but always have discernment and don't let people within your frequency that doesn't serve you purpose. But I just believe that people watch you overall because they see your spiritual gift and they see that you've chosen one and they want it for themselves and they don't know how to obtain it. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.